the first month, so it was the first meeting, you kind of came up to our old office and said, hey guys, I've got an idea.
Yeah, and it just came together really organically, and you know, these guys, you know, they were doing something just so special already, and it was nice to be able to connect with them and, you know, get out the magazine. I mean, these guys really are credited for coming up with Dope. And
well, that was the combination of your cannabis world that you were part of combined with our magazine and media world.
Yes.
And I think we brought that together, and it was very kind of easy to pull it off once we had, because we had both sides of the spectrum that we needed. And so, you know,
Beautiful partnership, yes.
And HempFest was coming up in 30 days.
30 days, dude.
Yeah, it was just like, can we do it? And these guys were like, let me see. Yes!
Yeah, we could do that. No, yeah, we knew what we were doing at the time, and yeah, honestly, the name just came out, and it was perfect, and all of a sudden, Dave just jumps up and goes, "We have 30 days to go to HempFest," you know, and we're like, okay, so my girlfriend at the time had a booth at HempFest to sell little feather hair clips, little roach clips, little roach clips in your hair. They were the hot thing at the time. And I said, hey babe, can we maybe share the booth with you? And she was like,
it was too late. It was too late to get one.
Yeah, with 30 days out, they were sold out. So we hopped in there and basically took it over and handed out about 10,000 issues of Dope at the first HempFest.
I remember people weren't taking the magazine at the beginning. Who are these guys standing around? So
Is this crazy guy?
we just really coined this. We're giving away free dope. Everyone started going at it, and they were just like, "Oh, I'm moving over."
we literally handed out 10,000 magazines, and
it was a hustle.
it was instantly like it just went boom, like right after that.
And being able to get the mayor on the first one, that was like, you know, we gotta credit some people. We got pretty lucky on that one. That one got a lot of press play.
I'm sure the mayor wasn't very happy about having his name associated with the word dope, but you know,
it's come a long way.
Yeah, it turned out to be that moment for us. Looking at it now, looking at the magazine and seeing where the content has gone and seeing where the quality has gone. It's pretty, it's hard to believe it's 6 years ago.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
So before Dope, we were Flair bartenders as well as creating a nightlife magazine. Yeah, so Flair bartending.
Number 3 in the world here.
Number
3 in the world.
Yeah, about a decade ago. So still got it. Just, you know, you ever see me in the grocery store? It's pretty crazy. So Flair bartending is just is fun. You know, trick style bartending, entertainment bartending. It's like Tom Cruise from Cocktail on steroids.
Past life. Well, that's how we ended up connecting with Dave, because he was opening a nightclub, and so we went over there and put on our shows at his club, and it was fun.
My past was in nightlife. Used to be a promoter, bartender. That's kind of where we met. And then it kind of reconnected where I opened 3 nightclubs, and then I started a cannabis store. Those steps right there led to how Dope Magazine really was thought about, because, you know, when we opened that store, we realized there just wasn't any education, and there wasn't a place for us to market our stuff. Being kind of marketers ourselves, being a brand person, you need ways to be able to send your message out, and that was kind of where it all started, where there's a need here.
You know, what cannabis was lacking, I think, at the time was a really clean, beautiful way to sort of get the message out. We wanted to do something that was classier and that was on the more like the fashion end, you know, putting out that really beautiful, you know, clean aesthetic.
We just really wanted to bring credibility to the industry as well. You could leave on your coffee table that your mother could go through and look at and not be offended by, and that's just ultimately what brought us, I think, a little more success. You know, some of the milestones, you know, getting Willie Nelson on the cover. I mean, that was huge for us. A 420 cover with Willie Nelson. That was so cool. It was such like a just monumental month for us at the time. And now, you know, we're really getting people on the cover that are just, you know, bigger and bigger, and, you know, Whoopi Goldberg's, and
the acceptance has been really just, I mean, just to see people now just say, you know what, I'm ready to do that. And at the beginning, it wasn't like that.
It's tough.
We couldn't get anyone to do it at the beginning. Yeah.
It's tough to be on a cannabis magazine, you know. I mean, you really have to be behind it and know that there are consequences, because in this industry, I mean, it's not fully legalized, right? We can't get professional athletes. They have endorsements and things like that. So it's really touchy, but when you get somebody that really wants to commit, it's a pretty cool thing. And we've been getting people to commit every single month now, which is probably one of our biggest struggles, but it always comes through.
I mean, legalization, I think, you know what I mean? Having something huge like that happen, I think, is a game changer. And I think for us as a media company, we immediately pivoted from defending our patients everywhere to defending our plant everywhere. And for us, that was a big decision, you know, but we felt like the plant encompassed the patients, the people, and the planet.
We always say we're trying to defend everybody that uses cannabis, even people that aren't patients, people who like to use it recreationally instead of having a glass of wine at night. It really ranges from everybody. That's, at the end of the day, you know, we're here to protect the people.
Well, you know, in 6 years, I hope Dopes, you know, continue, you know what I mean, to build on that legacy, build more opportunities outside of the walls that we're in right now. We don't know what's gonna happen in the, you know, this digital world nowadays, but there's gonna be a lot of opportunities to reach more people. And if we could reach more people with education, but also being able to set a platform to give back more, whether it's a message that we have to tell about policies and politics, or donating to charity and being able to help another group cure some things and really, really, truly say that we can help change the world.
So I think it's important for us to continue to help the industry grow. Now that we are veterans, we can help the sort of the new guard coming through to understand and to be able to continue to take what we kind of planted, you know, let them sort of kind of continue it on. Because I think while I do believe Dope will become a legacy brand, you know, there's also a lot of people right behind us that I think are going to be bringing a lot to the table with, you know, the new wave of millennials and all the technology changes that are continuously happening, and using those things to help continue to normalize.
And we support it.
And we support it.
We support
want
every
that.
single person that is doing, because they're helping.
Our success, you know, relies on the success of the industry. We want to build everybody up around us as well and teach. And, you know, we have gone through all the ups and downs.
You go through all these things because you know there is a greater purpose. It's something else when you get up early, day in, day out. You do it with the idea that you're doing what you love.